Hello there, folks. This is Hetman, and this is also my very first YouTube video. Um, well, in today's video, we're gonna play a game called Stronghold HD. It's a game that over 20 years old, like came out in 2000, 2001. I'm not really sure. It's quite old, but this is an HD version, so a version that's updated to HD standards for newer computers, right? Um, Nevertheless, when this game came out, it was amazing. One of the first games I ever played. Um, just wow! As a kid, it was so difficult for me to play, but also so cool, so interesting. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game. Then welcome to remind yourself. If you're not familiar, then we're gonna learn how to play this game and hopefully have some fun. I'm gonna play campaign, military campaign, and in this campaign, I'm gonna play on a very hard battle difficulty for the battles that are defensive in nature. For the ones that are offensive, when I'm assaulting the settlement, basically I'm gonna play normal or easy, just because um, I don't really like assaulting in this game. So without further ado, let's start and let's get familiar with the story. I apologize if there are any popping of the screen or
As soon as the
flickering.
king had marched his
It's a
army
very
into
old
the
game, very
barbarian
difficult to
homeland,
record.
rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
Mhm. The first mission is called Gathering the Lost.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No, 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 no. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense! I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness and...
No, 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 just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
Okay. Uh, oh, here we have the map. Map looks like a map of, Great Britain. Um, we have like Scotland, Wales, England. And I guess some of the characters here they look childish because they kind of are. The story of this game is very simple, but the characters are really goofy and very unique and colorful. I love their voice acting. So we're gonna start in a very simple way. I'm gonna try to explain some of the basic mechanics of the game. I'm not gonna cut anything from the prologues, from introduction. If you don't really like those parts, you can just skip them. No biggie. And let's start.
We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Okay. So we need to find or to acquire 20 meat and 40 wood. That should be very easy. The center of the stronghold game is well the stronghold, and more importantly, your lord. There are different kinds of keeps. This is a very small one, probably the smallest one. Here we have a stockpile with all the material that raw material that come with it, and we have a granary. this is where all the food is. Well, we're gonna start with Hunter's Lodge. And then we will have some woodcutters. Maybe here and here. What is the speed? Oh, the speed is 90. So basically, Stronghold is about defending. Your lord has to survive. His guild, like, you lose immediately. So no matter what, you have to keep your lord safe. Initially, we're gonna just play against the time or collecting some food or raw material, but later on we're gonna see more enemies coming. And explaining the mechanics of the game, food is um, the only resource that's being constantly used. There are other ways to use resources like wood for specific purposes, for like developing final products. But this is the most important part. As long as you have enough food, you're good, and your peasants will be happy. You can see the number. It's like goes from 100 to 0. Whenever your popularity drops below 50%, your villagers, they just start leaving the castle, and this would mean that it will be impossible to recruit any new troops because troops are recruited from these people here. Okay, so no recruitment and also no taxes. People that do all these jobs will just disappear, and it will take some time until it resets. So you have to be very careful. Here you have taxes. We can increase or decrease taxes.
The packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored.
Okay, so this is something to think about. In order to increase taxes to get money, we currently have nothing. You have to make sure that you have enough happiness levels to
Love you, my lord.
actually sustain those taxes, to get money and use that money to either buy specific raw materials or to pay for your troops. So even though you have like bows or spears or swords, in order to create specific units, you need to pay money as well. And now we can see like I'm getting like $5 each time. Like each month, I think it's months here.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
We're kind of very far from all the herds, but it should be okay. We gotta speed up the game. Game can be very fast or very slow. The maximum speed is 90. The lowest speed is 10, I believe. Oh,
Victory!
okay, we did it.
Whilst the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary, Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration tract.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Poof! Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Okay, let's continue. We are entering the second one, finishing the fourth.
Day by day, the camp becomes more overwhelmed by the wolves, and their persistent howling robs the men of sleep. The situation is about to get out of hand when Lord Woolsack's scout returns. Soon afterwards, you are summoned into the command tent.
Sir Longarm has convinced me to give you another chance. We have found the remains of an abandoned stockade.
Wolves plague this county every winter. So, we need you to get the stockade back up to scratch quickly.
Failure is not an option this time. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, Lord Woolsack.
To
We
ensure
need
the safety
35
of your
meat.
men, you are required to renovate the abandoned stockade before winter is upon us again. Use your archers to kill off any wolves that threaten your peasants.
Cite your
We
granary,
will.
sire.
No worries. Granary? Of course. Should I put it here? I'm gonna put it outside. We need woodcutters. 3 of them and maybe 1 hunter's hut. Where are the wolves? Oh, they're here actually. Should we wait for them to come? Why not? Now we have to wait until we get enough wood for
Wood needed.
a couple of more hunters. How many
Our
food do we
granary
have?
stocks are
23?
growing, sire.
Okay-ish. Not good, not terrible. Maybe 1 house. And a couple of more hunter posts. You can see herding mechanics, very similar to, I guess, Age of Empires 2, I think. They have like very similar herding mechanics when you herd, like they run in the opposite direction. Well, the same is true with other Age of Empire games.
Our granary stocks are growing,
Okay,
sire.
they're growing a little bit. We need 35.
A message from your scribe. The wolves are on the prowl, sire.
The wolves are coming. Okay, there are a lot of them. I'm not really worried, to be honest. Now we have gatehouse. How should I put it? Maybe like this? Yeah, it's better. You can also press space button on your keyboard and it will open up like this, so you don't really have anything that's open. Oh, really?
We are
That simple?
victorious, sire.
Well, at least you can complete half a task.
Job well done. Now, our men are secure, and we can send a hunting party into the next county to eradicate the wolves for good.
I suppose it must be done. We have to proceed with caution, as that county is close to the enemy's border.
Eliminating the wolves.
We need you to train some new recruits in the use of the bow.
The wolves breed in the next county. Find their lairs and wipe them out. It's them or us.
Find a hilltop and fortify yourself there using a mott and bailey.
Duke de Pouce has been patrolling the area of late, so it is vital you are not spotted, as we don't stand a chance against a full assault.
If you see that rat before I do, be sure you slice him open for me.
Okay.
Construct a Mott and Bailey fortification and strengthen it with some towers. Then start bow production and raise a force of archers with which to eradicate the wolves that run riot there.
Place
We
a
shall
keep
see.
beside your castle, my liege.
Not really feel like putting it here because, well, how can I say? Because it's very difficult to build anything next to it, so this is the main reason. We're gonna put a granary here, and now we need some wood, as always. Wood is probably the most important thing together with food, because you need
Can't place that there, my lord.
wood for everything. What else? A little bit more. I would say that's not sufficient. And everything
A
else can
message from your
go
scribe. We'll have to work fast. These wolves are everywhere.
like this. Do we get any new buildings? Oh yeah. We get armory. Armory is a place where you put all your weapons once they're made. But I can speed up a little bit. Where are the wolves? Oh, okay. Here they are. There are quite a lot of them. But this should mean that we have wooden platforms. Okay. Small wooden gatehouse. We actually do not have enough population. This sucks. It will slow me down significantly because I only have like 4 instead of 6. Faster, boys! But we can actually make some money here. We can maybe increase rations
In the treasury, lord.
and also make sure that we increase taxes for the same amount.
Love you, my lord.
So it's neutral. We're good as long as we are above 50. If we're below 50, that is a problem. So now I can make this one, and we can make maybe the first archers or Fletcher's work store, workshop, whatever. Or maybe like this. I didn't really. Okay, this is better. One of the more important things here is efficiency. So if this is your stockpile, you want to make sure that woodcutters are very close to it if possible. Of course, they need wood as a resource. The same is with hunting lodges. Like they should be close to the granary because it will reduce the time it takes to get food there. The same principle can be applied to weaponsmiths, or people that produce weapons. They should be very close to stockpile to get the raw materials, but also very close to the armory in that case. I can do this one and maybe this one, and this one.
Needed.
Oh, I need a little bit more wood. You have to be very careful when it comes to wood because Fletchers, they need wood. I think 2 or 3 actually in order to make a single bow. So if you actually use all of your wood, they will be idle. They will just sit there and do nothing. So you have to be careful. Okay, we have enough. And maybe I want to increase this.
We await orders. Needed, sire.
We're trying to make recruits,
Yes.
make archers, and this is how they look like. pretty cool.
Archers, ready. Moving off. We await
Got
orders.
3 more.
My boy is yours.
They remind me of Robin Hood. Okay, we have 2 more. And now I think we're big enough to destroy some of these wolves. Ready! Men! Fire!
Arrows ready. We await orders. We await orders.
You see, whenever I press here, it costs 12 gold or whatever this currency is. So I'm gonna create 1 more because why not? How about our food?
Sir, Depuce's men have arrived. We can't allow them to give away our position. Leaving now. Archers ready.
Oh, sorry
My
for that.
bow is yours.
Where are the Pus's men? Are they killed? I think so. I think they're killed by the archers probably. Oh, hunters, pardon me.
We are on our way.
Fire! Oh, there's so many of them. I hope we can kill them before they come close. We did.
Instructions. Leaving
Very
now.
cool thing here is that woodcutters can actually fight in melee. They can be very decent. And also, hunters, they actually have the same or similar damage to archers. I've seen some very creative people on YouTube making possible videos like how to destroy enemies on very hard battle
A
difficulty
message from
without
your
any
scribe. The
soldiers.
wolves are on the prowl, sire.
They actually use hunters and woodcutters to fight the enemy, and
Ready,
you can look
steady.
for it. It's super cool. Are we done?
My bow is yours.
Like, what is happening?
Moving off.
I'm not sure what's kicking me out.
Fortunately,
Wow.
the rats scout
And should we call it a day? Maybe 1 more. The hidden lookout.
a dispatch arrives from Sir Longarm.
Hopefully, by the time you receive this message, all has gone well, and you have put an end to those irritating wolves. I now ask a favor of you. Begin constructing an outpost on the edge of Duke de Pousse's territory in order to help me better judge the strength of the rat's forces. You must not, under any circumstances, send confirmation of your mission's completion to Lord Wolfsack.
The rat was raised as an only child in lands belonging to the de Pouce family. The Duke showed his mother favor, ensuring that she never paid taxes and always had enough to get by. One day, a messenger came by, and it was revealed that his father was the same Duke de Pouce who his mother had once worked for as a serving wench. Due to an unfortunate accident, the entire de Pouce family had been lost at sea whilst returning from holiday, leaving the rat as next in line to inherit the title of Duke.
Find a suitable location on high ground near the lands belonging to Duke de Pouce and start construction of an outpost. The wooden keep will offer better protection than a simple hall. Take some cattle to breed as the land there suits them well. Do not show yourself to the enemy. But should you be discovered, let none escape to tell. The hills will give your archers an advantage when firing from height.
Okay, so we're introduced to the rat. Rat is the first of the enemies we gonna face. He's the weakest one, the weakest link, so to speak. But this should be
Place a
our...
keep to sight your castle, my liege.
Oh, slow down everything. I'm gonna put my keep very close to the edge here on
Sight
an
your
elevated
granary,
position.
sire.
Wood needed.
And the granary can actually go here. I'm gonna try to explain why. Well, we're gonna be attacked by spearmen, And I have no intention to build the walls here. It might be a little bit difficult to understand why, but I'm gonna try to explain. We need some food. ASAP. Well, as I mentioned before, the problem here is, well, not a problem. The situation here is that I'm not really intending to build wooden palisades or wooden
More wood
walls.
is needed.
And I'm gonna focus all of my archers on top of this castle. Why? Because it's better position for them. If they are on elevated position, the higher the position is, they can fire better. They have longer range, and also, especially if they're on a keep or whatever, some kind of fortifications, they are way more difficult to hit. The higher they are, it's more difficult for enemy archers to hit them. So I think it will be more productive just to focus my archers on top of the castle here, the keep or whatever they call it. We can speed it up a little bit because nothing is happening as we speak. We have 5, 3, 8 woodcutters, I think. This should be enough. I'm just gonna make stockpile a little bit bigger. It's very important not to put anything here because it might create problem for my archers when they're trying to fire.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Yeah, our food does not look great, to be honest. But it will get better. It will get better. And as soon as I get some more food production, I will increase the taxes or introduce taxes. Now they're
No
tax free.
change in the treasury, lord.
We can see that my population is getting better or happier. It's like 84. The next turn it will be like 85 and so on. Because if you look at the popularity,
People love you, my lord.
even though that everything else is like 0, crowding, fear factor, religion, ale coverage, food is 0, we're gonna add taxes and they will make it negative. If they're non-existent, they can be very happy. If you find yourself in a pickle and you have money, you can actually
No change in the
give
treasury,
some
lord.
money away. And this will make your population happy. But right now, we are getting. Yeah, we'll put it like this. We need a little bit.
Wood needed.
Need a little bit more wood. Okay. Now, what we can do, or we have to do, is create this one. It should be somewhere in the middle, like this. And then, as I said, yeah, like this. Maybe we can make a little bit more.
Our food stocks are dwindling.
You can see that
my
our food
liege.
is pretty bad right now. It was around 50, I think, when we started, and now it's quite low. I have to wait for the next thatch of wood. Okay, here it comes. We also, as I mentioned before, should make sure that there always there's always some wood here. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems with our production of units. Maybe I will do.
Wood stocks are too low, sire.
Our food stocks are dwindling,
Yeah,
my liege.
this does not look great, so I will try to build a couple of more. Dairy farms. I think the dairy farms are the most inefficient type of farms. I'm not basing this on any kind of knowledge, it's just what I think. It might not be true, but I think they're the most inefficient of all. Maybe Hunter's Lodge. Maybe hunters are less efficient.
Our
And
treasury
this is the time to
empty.
introduce
Our
actually
food stocks are
taxes.
dwindling, my liege.
Even though we don't really have enough food to increase rations, we can tank a little bit in our popularity.
Our treasury is emptying. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
We just need more wood. That's all. More wood. Should I build? Nah, we're gonna have problems.
We await orders. Me lord?
Put my troops up. Our food production is really bad.
We await orders. Instructions. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
They should grow now. Maybe I can
Our gold stocks grow steadily,
do
sire.
it like this. I need more gold in order to produce more Fletchers.
Our food
But we gotta
stocks are
keep an eye on
dwindling, my liege.
food production. There are no actual indicators of how much you're producing. But whenever we have extra rations, or extra wood to be precise, I'm gonna make sure to make more.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Oh, we're good. It's 80. I would love to be able to make one more. Yeah, I did it. But now we're facing a major mistake that we don't have enough wood. But wood is coming, so small inefficiency.
We await orders.
It's not
We
too
await
bad.
orders. They've found us, sir. What are your orders? We await orders. Yes? We are on our way.
Come on. I need more gold. More gold. Damn it.
We await orders.
We should have... How many?
My boy
10.
is yours.
10 should be a big enough number. And now it's time to talk a little bit about battle mechanics. So if your keep is not enclosed, like you don't really have walls surrounding your lord, and they have like open path, they will not harass your infrastructure. But if everything is enclosed, they will start like destroying everything they can, like killing your villagers and raiding, basically. Can we kill them before they come? No, they will kill a woodcutter. Oh, woodcutter survived. You're a legend, man. You are a legend.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
Maybe we can double
Our
down on...
gold stocks grow steadily, sire. Can't place that there, my lord.
as many as we can.
Not enough work is available to run this building.
Very good thing to know is that if your population increases, the amount of money you get would also increase. So it's like raising taxes without actually raising taxes. You can see here, as the population keeps coming, taxes are higher and higher. Yeah, now it's 45. That's a neat trick to know sometimes. And I have enough gold to make another Fletcher's workshop. Should I put it here? Yeah. We should keep it as close as possible to Armory. Get more wood.
Me lord? We await orders. Needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
No recruits, but we actually have money.
Recruits we await orders. Needed, sire.
Maybe I can increase the speed a little bit.
Instructions.
So this episode will not take forever. Food is kind of okay. Okay-ish, maybe.
Gold stocks are too low, sire.
Gold stocks are too low, sire.
We await orders. Needed, we await orders.
Currently we have 6 Fletchers working.
Our cows are struck down by a strange malady, my lord.
I don't really care about melody. Wow. That was so loud.
Not enough work is available to run this building.
I'm gonna put 2.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Gold is flowing into the treasury.
Gonna get a lot of cash.
We await orders.
Just need to make sure that we have enough wood. Now this is a problem because they cut all the forest, all the wood, and now they have to go really far away to get some. But the forest here is spreading all the time, so if you don't really cut some trees, then they're gonna start to spread, and you can see it here as well. There are different kinds of trees, but I'm not sure if they give different wood value, or have no idea. They probably are the same.
We await orders. Weapons needed, sire. Archers, ready. ready. Our food stocks
Oh.
are dwindling, my liege.
Our
Our gold
food
stocks our
is
scouts report
in kind of a
another group
pickle.
the Ratsmen heading in our direction. Are we ready for them? We await
Weapons
orders.
needed, sire.
My boy's yours.
How many do we
my lord.
have? 25. We had 10 last time, if I remember correctly. More
The
people are
Rats
coming.
Troops are attacking. We await
Weapons
orders.
needed, sire.
Instructions. We await
Weapons
orders.
needed, sire.
We await orders.
30?
Yes.
28. This is an interesting path they're taking because maybe well, they killed a couple of farmers, dairy farmers. You bad boys. But we'll be okay.
Await orders.
Needed, sire.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
To be honest, we don't really need
Gold needed.
as many archers, but
Archers.
why not? If we can, let's make it a party. More people, better. Can I
Our
increase
granary
this?
stocks are growing,
I
sire.
think so.
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire.
Gold needed.
You should always leave some space so your peasants can actually move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a good number.
Orders.
Needed, sire.
My boy's yours.
Let's speed it up. Like, nothing is happening here. We're well established.
We await orders.
Needed,
We just
sire.
wait until the final wave. Oh,
Me lord. We await orders. Instructions. A small group of the rat soldiers are heading to the castle. The
that's a
Rats
lot.
troops are attacking. We await
Oh,
orders.
we have
Recruits needed,
10 more
sire.
men?
We await orders.
Recruits
We
needed,
await
sire.
orders. Yes.
Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
Archers, ready. The enemy are vanquished. Our granary stocks
It's important
are
for them
growing,
not to
sire.
destroy my granary. That would be so sad.
We await
Recruits
orders.
needed, sire.
But as I said before, if you're not really building walls and like enclosing your keep, they are not very likely to attack your buildings. They're gonna beeline for
My
your
boy's
lord.
yours. We await orders.
Recruits needed, sire. Recruits
We have so
needed,
many
sire.
recruits now.
Recruits needed, sire. Recruits
And so many
needed,
bows.
Sire. Recruits needed.
await
As fast as I
Recruits
click,
needed,
like we
sire.
get another
Recruits
bow.
needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed.
We await
Weapons
orders.
needed, sire.
Also, whenever you cannot click like this, you should press Shift, and Shift and left click would allow you to put as many troops as possible,
Instructions.
even though it's technically not allowed by the game, so it's kind of a
We
bug,
await orders.
but a very useful one
A
because you want to
small group of the rat
maximize
soldiers are heading to the castle.
the damage.
Yes, we are on our way. We await orders. Needed, sire.
We have so many archers. This is one of the biggest overkills ever. I think 14 Fletchers working.
We await orders. Needed, sire. Archers, ready. The rats' troops are attacking.
Almost 80. 80. Now it's 80. That's insane. We have a couple of times more. I can slow it down a little bit. I think this is the final wave. We have maybe 2 or 3 times more archers than they have men. Wow. It looks like machine gun fire everywhere. Maybe 1, 2 guys survived.
We await orders. Needed, sire. We await orders. Yes.
85.
Archers, ready.
Couldn't get to 100.
We await
Maybe we could,
orders. Needed,
but
sire. My bow is yours. Weapons needed.
this is the last
sire.
one? Maybe not. Maybe we
Lord?
can get to 100.
Even now. We await orders. Needed, sire.
That'd be so cool.
Instructions. We await orders.
89.
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the rats' troops heading this way. Yes, moving off. We await orders.
Yeah, we should be there.
Archers, ready. My bow is yours. Me lord. Instructions.
7 more. And we'll be almost above 1,000 gold.
We await orders.
Weapons
We await
needed,
orders.
sire.
The granary is full,
Yes.
my lord.
Then I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Can't
introduce
place
some
that there,
hungry
lord.
mouth to help us make
Our
granary
food
not so
stocks
full.
are dwindling, my liege. We await orders. Archers, ready. The rats' troops are attacking. My bow is yours. We await orders. My lord.
Oh, can we get to 100,
Instructions.
please? 2 more. We can do it, guys.
We await
Yeah.
orders. We
100.
await orders. Yes.
101. They stand no chance. Go back or you will be killed. That's very brave of them, but very foolish. They're killing our cows, so they will pay for everything.
The castle has held firm.
Can we kill them all? I think so. Oh,
The
one guy
granary is
survived.
full, my lord.
Fire. Oh yeah.
The cowards have run, sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure. Weapons needed. My bow is yours.
107.
My lord?
And over 1,000
We await orders.
gold.
Sire.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
You have boldly beaten back many of the rats' patrols, but a few stragglers have managed to survive the last attack and escaped. Although no new orders have been received, you cannot afford to let them reach Duke de Pouce to uncover your location.
Well, this is where I will call it a day, and the next episode we will continue. Well, I hope you liked the first one. I hope it wasn't too boring. So keep it up, keep watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye.